Hi everyone, it's Diane from Di's Down again. How are you doing? Today we're going to make this card. This is really beautiful. I absolutely love it. The colour is called Petal Pink and the other colour here is Smoky Slate. So let's get in and show you what the inside of the card looks like. I was just really pleased with the way it turned out. And it's going to be on my blog on Tuesday as well as on my YouTube channel today. Okay, the parts we need for this card are, here we go, we need a Whisper White base which measures 11 3/4 by 4 1/8 and it's scored here at 5 7/8. We need a piece of DSP, and this DSP comes from the beautiful pack called, let me have a look, I can't remember, oops, Share What You Love designer series paper, and there's some absolutely beautiful papers in there as you can see. I'll flick it the other way through so you can see. Absolutely beautiful. And this piece measures 5 7/8 by 3 7/8. Then we need a piece of Smoky Slate that measures 5 inches by 3 1/4 inches, and a piece of Petal Pink which measures 4 1/2 inches by 2 3/4 inches, and a piece of Smoky Slate again that measures 1 inch by 3 1/4 inches. That's for the outside. And for the insert we need a piece of Petal Pink that measures 5 5/8 by 3 7/8, and a piece of Whisper White that measures 5 1/4 by 3 3/8. And the other piece of card we need is a piece of card that measures about 3 1/8 square, which we're going to cut this beautiful wreath out of. Can you see that? It's absolutely beautiful. And the set that comes from is called, oops, there we go, Dear Doily. And that's the beautiful stamp set, and in a bundle it comes with these beautiful Framelits. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? I absolutely love it, and we're going to be using this one today. So I've already pre-cut that, as you can see, to save some time. Alright, but that's what it's going to look like. It's absolutely gorgeous once it's cut out. So, alright, so, and we're going to use, oops, let's pop that back in there. We're going to use the Dear Doily stamp set. We're going to stamp with using this doily and this one, and these words here, Words Can't Express, and the other words we're going to use are Thank You off of Humming Along. Okay, so let's just start. We'll start with our stamping. Oops, let's move them out of the way. Which we're going to stamp on those 4 pieces. Okay, so we will start with our Memento ink to do our Memento ink stamping, and we're going to start on our Whisper White piece of card here for our insert, and we're going to stamp the words, let's say, Words Can't Express. Okay, I'm terrible, I don't put my stickers on the back, I don't like them. Yeah, that's just gorgeous. It's come up absolutely crisp and clear. And then while we're at it, we might as well stick with our black piece. We're going to stamp the words Thank You. And I stamped them upside down, but doesn't matter, they're still on there. Okay, so that's our Memento ink stamping done, and we're going to use Petal Pink ink pad for the other stamping. Now we're going to stamp 2 little, using this tiny one on the ends here. Now, you can, my head's probably in the way, I'm sorry. We're going to stamp that there, and again on that side there, just like so. And we're going to use the big one that we're going, oh, we might as well stamp on this one first. We're going to randomly stamp. I should need a piece of scrap paper. I'm going to randomly stamp off the edge around our insert, and we're going to randomly stamp our grey piece, and then with our, I'll get rid of that now, we don't need it. With our other piece, I need my wreath, and I'm going to just place that on the top there like so, so that I can stamp roughly in the middle of it. Okay, yeah, that looks gorgeous. Alright, so that's all our stamping done. Let's close that up and put that out that way. And now what we want to do is we want to flag the bottom of this. So you just need a pencil, wherever my pencil's gone, and a ruler, so that you can measure along the bottom here. Because this piece measures 2 3/4, we need to measure at 1 3/8, just to make a mark, and we want it to be 1 inch up. So we're going to put that on there and just put a mark there. Oops, there goes my pencil. Oh, there goes my pencil. I can see it. There we go. Oops. And then we're just going to flag this from this corner up to that mark, and the same with this corner. Okay, and where's my pencil went, I'll just rub those marks out if they're showing. That's where the pencil jumped on it. Okay, so that's that done. And now we're going to stick this onto here. I like to use art glitter glue because it dries clear and it also dries non-sticky. So I'm just taking the lid off of this, and I use a little paintbrush just to paint on my wreath. Because it dries non-tacky, unlike Tombow, which dries tacky, it doesn't matter if it goes through onto the other side. Let's get that out of the way. And oh, I didn't bring my things over here, so and then we're going to just stick that on there like so. We can let that dry a little bit while we do all our other bit of work. Okay, so that's sitting there drying, and as I say, as on this one, it's like it's dry and it's non-sticky everywhere, and I love that about it. Unfortunately, I wish Stampin' Up had an ink that did the same thing, but they don't. So there's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. So anyway, let's start with our main card base, and we're going to score this. Oh, we've scored it at 5 7/8. So we're going to just burnish it over, and we're going to put our insert onto our Petal Pink. Now I do use the Tombow for this because it actually does give me a lot of wiggle room, which I like. So we're going to just place that on here, like so. And I've given a lot of room around the edge because I just wanted more room. Sometimes if they're just too close for my liking, so. And then we're going to put this one into the middle. Again, I've given a little bit of extra room here. Oops. Okay, that's our insert and that looks so good. I love it. Alright, so then we need our DSP, which we're going to stick on the front next. Some people like to use snail. I'm not a big fan. I can't get it straight in one hit, so I prefer to use something where I can actually move it around. That's why I use the wet glue, but it's a preference. We're going to then put our slate grey piece on. Again, preference, and I love to be able to move things around to get it right. Nothing's worse than for me, if I had snail, I put it down and it would be not where I want it. As you can see, that's all dried around there. There's a tiny little bit there. Still hasn't dried, but it's almost all the way there now. So we're going to pop our flagged piece on. I've got my tweezers with me today. And again, that sits beautifully in the middle of that. Okay, and then what I did with this one, I don't know if you can see it on here, I actually gave it a bit of a bevel just to give it a bit of oomph. So I just broke the fibres and I made it sit up so it sat up a little bit, and using some foam pad I just put a tiny bit on the back of each side. Sorry, I still haven't got it. When I put my order in last week, I forgot them, the dimensions, so they will have to wait again till next month now. So we're going to pop this on here, about there. By breaking the fibres down, you actually make the card a tiny bit longer, so it actually brings it up that tiny bit less so. Alright, then we're going to use some faceted gems in gold, so I'm going to use a medium sized one for the middle of the card, middle of the doily I mean, and the smaller ones for the little doilies. Okay, so that's our card for today. I hope you like it. I think it's gorgeous. So I have 2 more cards for my set ready for, oh sorry, come back into the screen a little bit. I have 2 more cards ready now for my Variety Club case. So I hope you like them. And they will be on my blog, which is Diane Furnace Stamping Up, and I will put the details down below in the box below so you can see what that is, and they will be on my blog on Tuesday, the whatever that date is, the 19th of February at 7:30 PM South Australian time, or they will be on my YouTube today. Great. Thanks for everything. Bye for now. See you later.